playing their pieces for you, we'll take a couple of quick photos on stage, and you're welcome to take pictures of them at that time also. Just know when we finish, we won't have them in a mass exodus out of here right away. They've all been practicing their poses for you. All right, on stage, we have beginning orchestra students from Colorado, Franklin, Grant, Jefferson, Madison, McKinley, and Mulberry elementary schools. Did I miss anything? I don't think so. That was 7. Combined, we have 122 fifth grade students in our 7 elementary school orchestras. As you will see, their progress has been quick, and we think you will be impressed with how they sound this evening. Let us begin by showing you some of the first notes we learned on our instrument. We began by plucking our open strings. This is called pizzicato, and the very first note we learned was open D. We then began plucking the neighboring string, which is called A. Soon, we began to play those 2 notes combined into a song, which had us carefully using our fingers to go back and forth between the strings. Now, this playing 2 open strings would get awfully boring, so soon after learning D and A, we began to use our left hand to change the pitch of the notes. Using our left hand on the D string, we learned a note called G. And then we learned a note called F sharp. And following F sharp, we learned yet another note on the D string called E. After all of that work around the middle of October, we were finally playing some tunes that everyone could recognize. Could you tell what that piece was? Sounds a lot like Mary Had a Little Lamb. In our books, it's called Rolling Along, but same difference. Now, we can move our fingers over to the A string and show you the notes that we learned on that string. Those notes are called high D, C sharp, and E. With all of those notes that we learned on the D and the A strings, we can now play a whole scale. that, we learned even more songs in the book, including this one that's called Song for Christine, which is one that we have warmed up on often at our rehearsals during the week. Sometimes I say to my students that they think they can win a race if they get to the end of the song first. But it doesn't work that way. Did they win? Gold medals all around. All right. In November, we introduced a whole new part of the instrument, the bow. The bow has a completely different sound and has many challenges, but these fifth graders are bow masters. The students have worked hard on holding it correctly and getting it to make the proper sound, which is no easy feat, let me tell you. If they use too much weight, it sounds scratchy, and if they bow too lightly, they might not get any sound at all. It's easy to have the bow moving in all directions, so extra care is needed to make sure that it stays moving straight and in the proper way. Also, at the time we were learning how to bow, we learned how to count rests. You will hear the students now demonstrate the bow and using rests to feel the beat together. For all of those techniques they showed out. These students are just awesome to work with. The next thing that we're going to show you is a series of 4 songs that we have been preparing especially for this concert. In these songs, you will see some students using the bow and others plucking. We told students to choose whichever method would allow them to give their best performance tonight. The first song, even though it's a little late to be feeling the Christmas spirit, it snowed today, right? So we're gonna play Jingle Bells. Repeat signs in music that show us to go back to a certain place and play it again. The students had to pay careful attention to where their repeat sign was so they would all stay together. This song is called Old MacDonald. all know it by a different name. Did you recognize that last one? It was Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, right? Did you know Mozart wrote that? I think that's a fun fact. All right, it's one of our favorites. Before we play our last piece for you this evening, we'd like to thank some people in the district who make all of this wonderful stuff possible. We'd like to thank all of the district 5th grade teachers who have been so flexible in letting us take kids out for lessons and rehearsals. Their support has been unwavering. We'd also like to thank our elementary principals who coordinate concerts, rehearsals, and lessons in their buildings so these students can be successful in their classwork and have the opportunity to study instrumental music. We'd also like to thank our high school helpers who help get the students ready to go tonight by tuning and helping them on back and fixing strings and bridges and all kinds of crazy things. So if they're in here right now, oh, they're hiding. Well, thank you to our high school helpers. And finally, we'd like to thank you, the parents, for all of your support at the beginning of the school year as your children began this journey. It's not easy to play a string instrument, and sometimes it might not be easy to listen to your beginner's practice sessions. But with your support, they have made great progress, and they have great things ahead of them. They sounded amazing tonight. We are excited. Yeah. We are excited about what these students will accomplish, and a big part of that is because of you. So thank you for making that happen. I'm going to hand it off to Mrs. Hexon while I get the piano ready. Thanks, guys.
Okay, I just have the one more thank you, which is to Mrs. Plummer. She's been my co-teacher this year. We have crazy schedules. She also teaches 6th grade at both middle schools and then helps with 5th grade and does lessons. And then I do a whole bunch of other elementary, so we're all over the district all the time. So it's been really great to have somebody I can bounce ideas off of, and she's been a tremendous help. Plus she plays piano a million times better than me. Yay! So she's gonna accompany us on our final selection tonight, which is called Kaleidoscope. This is gonna combine like all of the different things that they've learned, bowing, and the different notes, and long notes and short notes, and trying to stay together. Oh, also in this song, we learned about dynamics, which is the louds and softs in music. And they have been really phenomenal. That's a pretty advanced technique for first concert 5th graders. So I'm really excited that hopefully you can tell the difference between when they play softly and when they play loudly. So that's our goal. And then following the final end of the concert, I'm going, after they're done with their bowing and all that stuff, I'm gonna get out of the way so you can have an unobstructed picture of them and not my back. And we'll have them do a couple of poses for you so you can all just like stand up and take pictures, but try not to block each other. So thank you again for coming.